Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. Okay, so we're in the middle of the Anju Cafe side quest, and now we are meeting her back here at about 12 o'clock, so let's speak. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him, Cafe. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it, getting a letter from a missing person? But there's absolutely no mistaking it's from him. It's clear to me. Please, here is my letter. Please put this in a postbox. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Anju is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can I ask this of you? Absolutely. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've been given a letter to Cafe. Quick, deliver it for her. Take it to a mailbox. You made an important promise. It was added to your notebook. Please mail it immediately in the morning. So yeah, we've met with Anju and Cafe here. Apparently they got something going on, and she's been afraid to meet him, and he's been missing, and we're kind of serving as a go-between right now. So she's given us a letter that we need to deliver. Obviously, we're going to do that. We have until morning to, yeah, and here's that Goron that we talked about before, sleeping outside. The wind has gotten damp, Goro. Tomorrow is rain, Goro. Goro. Yep. Alright, so we're going to deliver it to a post box here. Thankfully, there is one nearby, so let's talk to it. Deposit mail here. Ka-ching! Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on and use it. Your letter has been received. Ka-ching! It shall be delivered tomorrow. Ka-ching! You've sent the letter. This is added to your notebook. Ka-ching! Oh, wait, no, we're not doing that anymore. Okay, so, yeah, now we've actually... oh, yeah, this is that ferry, by the way. This is where it shows up at night. Now we actually are pretty much just going to have to wait until that letter gets delivered tomorrow. So what we're going to do is play the Song of Double Time and make it morning, and then pretty much hang around. It's going to take a while. I think it gets delivered at like 3 o'clock p.m., so we're going to have to be hanging around for a little while. That's kind of the one downside of this quest, but it's still fun, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it's just about 3 o'clock p.m., and as you can see, the postman is now coming out here, and we can speak to him. I'm currently on the job. If I stop to talk, it will disrupt my schedule. Yeah. So what he's going to do is actually come over here and ring this bell, which is going to cause this boy to come out over there who looks mysteriously like the guy we're looking for. You notice the similarities in the mask. So what we're going to do is while he's occupied with the postman, we're going to actually sneak in the door behind him. And this is the only way you can get in here. You can ring that bell yourself, but he'll always see you coming and will, just go back inside. So this is the only way you can get in. We can check out a few things here. We can't really, read his stuff, but we can, walk around and mess it up. We can also check this. I don't know if we can do it. Nah, we can't do anything with that. Jump on the bed here. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot to do in here. For now, we're pretty much just waiting for him to come back so we can talk to him. Which should be pretty soon. I think he gets back up here at, 4. Yeah, you can hear the door opening down there. Alright, buddy. Come back up here. We gotta talk about some stuff. There you are. Green hat. Green clothes. Anju wrote about you in her letter. It seems you were looking for Cafe. Can you keep a secret? Sure. Anju trusted you. I shall also trust you. Whoa. I am Cafe. No, really? Who saw that coming? The Cafe we're looking for is an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask, but I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I was turned into this, I went to see the Great Fairy in the shrine near the North Gate. But on the way, my precious mask, a wedding ceremony mask, was stolen from me by some prancing man with a grinning face. Well, you're just careless. You're like my partner. Before my wedding ceremony, I was quite happy. I was targeted because of what I had been turned into. Oh my, I pity you. Yeah, Title's being kind of a jerk here, by the way. I know Anju is worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask and greet her. This pendant. Give it to Anju. Alright, so we're going to get the Pendant of Memories. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Anju anyway. Ah, poor, sweet, innocent Link. Keep what we just talked about a secret from everyone. Alright, so the Mysterious Youth Cafe has now been added to our notebook as well, and we've been entrusted with a precious item. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much given us the next step in our quest. We need to deliver this pendant to Anju. And we're going to have to do this actually pretty quickly. It doesn't have to be done on this day, but I think the inn closes at 6 or so. So I'd really like to go back in and do that, before it actually turns night. Oh, did you meet him? We sure did, and we got something. Oh, no, can't overwrite that. Here we go. Ah! It's from Cafe. Thank you very much. That face looks so happy. This was added to your notebook. Awesome. So, yeah, we brought her the Pendant of Memories, which is pretty cool. And now, pretty much, we just need to kill a lot more time. It kind of seems like the quest is kind of done, but it turns out there's actually something we can do, but not until the 3rd day. So, this is a prime opportunity to actually pull out the all-night mask and listen to Granny's other story that would last until morning. So, yeah, let's make sure we got it on and speak to her. Alright, so let's let Mother read us a story here. This time we're going to pick the 4 Giants, which is a little bit longer, but we're going to do it anyway. The 4 Giants, is it? This is quite long, but it's a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. The 4 Giants. This tale's from long ago, when all the people weren't separated into 4 worlds like they are now. In those times, all the people lived together, and the 4 Giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the Giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, 100 steps west. If you have need, call us in a loud voice by declaring something, such as, the mountain blizzard has trapped us, or the ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry to us. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this, a little imp. The imp was a friend of the Giants before they had created the 4 worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the 4 worlds. Repeatedly, he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the Giants, who lived in each of the 4 compass directions. The Giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. O imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. O imp, leave these 4 worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the 4 worlds. And the people rejoiced and they worshipped the Giants of the 4 worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after. Phew, like I said, a little bit longer. Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the Giants? I don't know. I wasn't listening. Oh, really? But you listened hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as your prize. And we're going to get another piece of heart for saying we weren't really listening at all. Awesome. So there we go. We were praised by the old woman again, and now we've gotten the 2nd piece of heart from her. And as you can also see, it's now dawn of the final days, so we're moving right along here in the time. Now that we've delivered the pendant to Anju, it's not really clear what we need to do next, but it turns out at around 1 o'clock on this day, the door to Cafe's place is going to open again, and we're going to be able to meet somebody in there. So pretty much that's what we're going to do now. You can't wait around using Grandma's stories. That's a good way to pass time in between all this, but she won't tell them on the final day, I guess to keep you from being able to advance to like dawn of the next day, you know? So we're pretty much going to have to wait this one out manually, and the music is kind of creepy. It's got this really sinister overtone to it that's just, it just freaks me out. But so yeah, it turns out we're going to have to wait pretty much right here by the door until about 1 o'clock, and then it will open, so I'll meet you then. Alright, so we're just about done waiting around. Once it turns 1 o'clock, right now, we can go on in. Alright, so once we do so, we can climb on up the stairs to meet somebody different, actually. It's the Curiosity Shop guy. Huh? You the green hat kid? I got a message from Cafe. Now, Cafe, I've known him since he was real little, but when he showed up looking all young in that little brat body, I didn't know what I was seeing. All it took was one glance at that Keaton mask he was carrying for me to realize that I was looking at my old friend. I gave him that mask a long time ago when he was just little, Cafe. Didn't know he kept it that well for so long. I'm not sure why, but I want to give this to you. And we just randomly get the Keaton mask. This is Cafe's Mask of Memories. Accepting this keepsake doesn't make much sense to you, but you should take it anyway, yeah. Now, Cafe, he says he wants you to take this to his mother. And we're also going to get an express mail to Mama. This is priority mail, so hurry up and deliver it. Yeah, we'll do it later. A customer came to my shop last night. Now, Cafe sees him, and Cafe's color just changes, and he goes running after the guy. The guy's a regular, greedy thief named Sakan. I think he's from Icona Village. Okay, so we got the Keaton mask. We also were asked to deliver priority mail, which we're actually going to do pretty much last in this quest, but he mentioned heading out to chase after the thief Sakan, and yes, that is the same guy who was, come on, go through the door, that was trying to steal that old lady's bomb bag on day 1 that we stopped before. So, basically, we're going to have to sort of chase after those two. He's gone back to Icona Village in order to wait for Sakan by his hideout. It's not really explained to us that well exactly where it's at, but to get to it, we're going to have to sort of adventure a little ways further into Icona Canyon than we could before. So, you know, I'm pretty much obligated to show it. And also, once we do that, that's going to let us continue and actually complete that deed trading side quest. Okay, so yeah, this guy's going to let us through here, and now we're going to head out to the east, and we're actually, in this side quest, going to get to see some new territory. So what we're going to do is play Epona's song real quick, and that will let us get into the canyon area. There she is. Alright, come on, get on. There you go. You have until, I think it's about 7 p.m. on the final day to do this, so there's plenty of time to get there, but if you feel more comfortable with the inverted Song of Time, then, you know, by all means do so. You're gonna have to wait longer once you do get there. Alright, so let's jump over these fences here and get to the end. And remember, we did meet this guy before, but he didn't let us through. He said we needed some mask and some sort of equipment. I think he just said we needed the mask, but it turns out we actually needed some equipment too. What he was talking about was the mask that could communicate with spirits, I think he said, and it was near the ranch. Well, remember, we got this for beating the Gorman brothers in their race, so let's put that on and see if that works. Yee-hee-hee, that's a nice mask you're wearing. That is the mask of the leader of the ninjas who once spied on the hilltop castle with the blood-stained history. With that, you may be able to call out their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save the souls that wander beyond here. Yee-hee-hee. So he's going to cause that little tree to appear, and then he's going to fade away. And that's going to let us actually get up into the Iconic Canyon area. Now, what he's talking about is something that I'm not going to worry about until we're actually in Icona for story purposes. For now, we're pretty much just going to head in and get what we need to get, and then get out of here. This place can be really annoying, though. These boulders are super bad. Those little guys, I think they're called like Nejirons or something. They kind of look like Gorons who are very, very strange. But these boulders like almost seem to home in on you. I'm telling you, I get hit so much just running through here. Those things popping up in front of you don't really help either. But once you get through, we can head on to the other side. And now we're finally going to get to see some of Iconic Canyon. So yeah, here we're going to be introduced to sort of the main area. We've got this little music box house, got a little river going through, and a little tunnel back there. Now, as we go around here, you can see Tattle's going to say something. I can't see it, but I sense there's a thirst for blood looming all around us. Don't you have a mask that can summon the unseen? That's kind of what that guy was talking about, but like I said, we're not going to worry about that until we're actually in Iconic Canyon for story purposes. What we're going to come in here for now is just to go over here to the eastern side through this little tunnel and basically do what's on the other side. You can also see the final one of these little Deku guys is here, so we can finally finish off that trading side quest. So if we get out the title deed and the Zora mask and talk to him. Thanks for stopping by. You're from the ocean, aren't you? I'm here to sell Blue Potion. Actually, I want to do business in the sea breeze while listening to the sound of the waves. But to open a business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels. So here you go. Here's your proper channels. Oh, if this isn't an ocean title deed, let me have that. Please, if I have that, my dreams will come true. I'm not asking for it for free, I'll give you this. And as you can see, we don't get another title deed, we get a huge rupee, which means that's the end of it. Oh yeah, the nut brown beauties are waiting. Okay, whatever you say, buddy. As long as you leave and let me have your flower, I don't care what you do. Alright, so he's going to fly off. And yeah, we get to hear another rendition of that music that happens whenever a place hasn't been saved yet. It's the same theme for like all 4 places, but it's kind of in a different, it's using different instruments, which I think is really cool. But we can now jump into the flower here and go across the way. You can see there's a heart piece over there. So let's go over there. And this will be the final heart piece for the land trading deed, which means we'll never have to do it again. So that is awesome. So we got a piece of heart, and we've also assembled a new heart container, which means we're now up to 15. Only 5 more hearts to go, that's right. And one of them is going to come from the boss of the Great Bay Temple, then the next one's going to come from the boss of the next temple. So really, we're actually getting close to having all our hearts. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that right now, but we are. So if we come over here, we can check this sign out. This is Sakan's hideout, protected by impenetrable security, namely this huge, like, rock here. So what we're going to do is actually come around back. You can see Cafe's hiding out. Now we can talk to him here. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as a safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sakan. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of this rock door. Only Sakan can open it. The only way in is to wait for Sakan to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Andrew. He will show up. Well, you know what? I'm not going to leave you here alone. I'm going to wait with you. So, yeah, we're going to hide out behind these stone blocks here and wait for Sakan to come around. He's going to take until about 7, so we're going to be sitting here for a little while. Alright, so it's getting pretty close to about the time he should show up here. So I think any minute now we should see him prancing up to his entrance there. And of course, if you want, you could use the stone mask in order to stay hidden and like stay out there waiting for him. But if he gets to his hideout and doesn't see you, he will open it up, and then we can go inside. If he does see you, however, you're screwed, and you're going to have to do all this again. So if you want to be double safe, the stone mask is probably a good idea. But anyway, Cafe's going to chase in after him, so we're going to do the same. Alright, so this is Sakan's hideout. Let's open up the door. And we can see Cafe standing here on the other side. Ah! Look, there's a mask there. It's the sun's mask. Watch out for the switch! Oh, man. Now I've done it. Yeah, you sure have, buddy. Oh, door closed. Step on that switch. What? Are you telling us what to do? Oh, come on, Tattle, just do it for him. It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. Alright, so let's step on it. We're kind of on a little time limit here. We're going to have to solve all these puzzles before the sun's mask reaches the end of the conveyor belt, as it soon is going to tell us. There should be some device in this room that also opens the door. Oh, the mask! Yeah, and we're going to get a view here. As it goes down the conveyor belt, it's eventually going to just drop in there. We'll never be able to get it, so obviously we don't want that to happen. He's trying to pull it out of our reach and make his escape. We gotta hurry. Alright, so we're gonna have to push this block onto the switch. This one's fairly obvious. That will open the next door. And now we can take control of Link. Oh yeah, by the way, we also were controlling Cafe right there. That's no good. This isn't the switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him, but is there a choice? Should we help him? Why don't you like him, Tattle? Come on. Not moving ahead in the face of danger when you know it's for the battle is just like Tail. That's it. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to go in here now, and we can fight this Deku Baba. Once we kill it, the door down there for Cafe will open, and we can now take control of him again and make our way back there. And don't stand on the red switches, by the way, because that will cause it to speed up. The yellow ones will cause it to slow down, though, so it's a good idea to step on one of those. You can also press the blue one in order to open the next door. Now we're going to have to fight two Deku Babas, which is just as easy. They die with one hit with the Gilded Sword, so, you know, that's pretty simple. Open that door, slow it down once again, just for the heck of it, and then head on through. Now, with this one, it's a little bit tricky. Let's see, if I remember correctly, actually, you know what, I don't really remember how to do this at all. Yeah, actually, we want to push this one out of the way first, then push, we're going to have to stand on the red switch for a little bit, but you push that block over to the yellow one, which is good. Then you want to push this one back down onto the blue switch, and that'll open the next door. And now we also have a block permanently placed on that yellow switch, which is going to cause this to go super slow. So now we can just kill this Wolfos. Same way we always do. Kind of weird fighting from that angle, but... And then we can open the door, press the switch on the other side, let Link go through, press the switch on the other side, and that will cause the pit to close off. I got the sun's mask back! So we helped Cafe. This was added to our notebook. Awesome. There's still time. I must get back to town. Alright, so we're back outside of Sakan's hideout. He's going to make his way back to Clocktown. And we are promptly going to do the same once this ends. For some reason, it focuses on him for forever, and I don't know why. So, okay, he's out of sight. We can go now. We can go now. There it goes. So yeah, we can see we've been kind of advanced forward to midnight automatically. So it's getting pretty close to about time for the moon to crash. We got 6 minutes left. So we are going to make our way back to Clocktown here. There it goes. Alright, and we've still got one little thing to take care of. We still have that mail that we were supposed to deliver that the Curiosity Shop guy gave us. So we're pretty much going to take care of that right now. So as we go back to Clocktown, we want to head back over to the east side, because this is where the postman's... Actually, no. It's on the west side, that's right. So let's go on in. And this is kind of cool, by the way. There's just something about this, like the way this music starts and the whole atmosphere of the place. There's just something about this that makes this part so awesome. You can see the postman sitting here. Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule is the highest priority. So yeah, this guy's in a bit of trouble. Let's give him something to do here. So here, I got this letter, man. You want to take care of this for me? This is a priority mail seal. This is the highest of priorities. I shall deliver it. So yeah, we've got him something to overwrite his schedule now. He's pretty much, you know, he's going to stick straight to that schedule, and he's not going to evacuate because it doesn't tell him to. So he's going to go back there and change, and now we're going to head out and follow him as he delivers this letter. This part of the quest is just, like, so awesome. It's like, really hard to describe with words, you know? And I really like this background music that kicks in as time's starting to run out. It fits this whole thing so well, if you ask me. Yeah, I just thought I'd be quiet for a little while there so you guys could sort of take in the atmosphere. Now, where he's going to go is actually over here to this milk bar, and it turns out this is what we can use Romani's mask for. It's not really explained, but if we put this thing on and check the door... Ah, you are a member. Please come in. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to get in, so you need to make sure you have that here. So here the postman's going to come down into the milk bar, which we haven't seen yet. It's a pretty cool place, but we don't have time to take in the sights right now. I have a delivery for you, postmistress. Oh my, it can't be. You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. But... Oh my. Well, what shall we do? It's from Cafe. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order. Understood. So, yeah, he's gonna make his way on out of here. We can talk to the lady again. Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is it for the town, you know. You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk has fled. You should flee too, far away. You can also talk to the milk bar guy here. Sir, it's the rules. Please worry. Yeah, I don't care about the rules. Anyway, you don't have anything interesting to say. Let's go back out and check on the postman. He's been ordered to flee now, so he's finally able to get out of here, even though the schedule doesn't tell him to. So if we follow him out, he's going to take a little bit of a break right here by the gate. So let's talk to him. I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmaster. I am now free. I can set my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. And we're going to get the postman's hat. This dignified hat allows you to check the mail. You see to put it on. It just might suit you. Yeah. Okay, so now we're just about ready to wrap this up, yeah, as he goes running happily out, which is kind of neat. We are just about ready to finish this. There's only a few minutes left before the moon crashes and pretty much destroys the town here, so let's check up one more time back here at the Stockpot Inn, and we're going to go check on Anju and just see how this whole thing's played out pretty much. So she's going to be up here in this room. This is actually an employees-only room. They wouldn't be able to get into any other time, but... you know, it's kind of extenuating circumstances right now, so... Alright, so she's gonna sit here. Let's see what she's got to say. I've decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Oh, there's something awesome about that. Alright. And anyway, sitting here, this is kind of Anju's wedding dress, really, with her mask up there, so... What we're going to do is we are going to wait. We're going to wait right here beside Anju and see if Cafe shows up. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witnesses. Please accept this mask. And for all of that, we get the couple's mask. It's filled with their love. Isn't that just awesome? Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. So the two gave us a happy mask. This was added to our notebook. There's just, I don't know, there's something so amazing about this scene. You know, these two, we went through all that trouble. They finally met back up, and they're gonna sit here and greet the morning together, even though the world's about to come to an end. There's something incredible about that, isn't there? You don't see that type of thing anymore in games, but the world's about to end, and we can't let it end like this, can we? I think we have all the more motivation now to go back and set things right, you know, make sure they actually have a world to wake up to in the morning. So what we're going to do is we are going to save these two for now, play the Song of Time, and reset back to the first day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Anjou Cafe side quest. It's a great one. Pretty much everyone knows it. I think it's pretty much everyone's favorite side quest, really. So let's return back to dawn of the first day and, you know, get back to work on setting things straight here. Alright, and we're at, I don't know, about 26 minutes right now, so I think this seems like a pretty perfect place to stop. I really just wanted to get that whole side quest into one video, because I think it really, you know, it adds so much to it if you just see the whole thing straight through. But we're now back at dawn of the first day and have a full 72 hours to do some more stuff. Alright, awesome. So yeah, I hope everyone's feeling better after that. You know, it's pretty cool. But so yeah, next time we're actually going to just take on a few more little side things, and then Great Bay Temple. Oh look, there comes Cafe running down. There's just there's something weird about that. But yeah, so after we finish up a few more side things, we're going to take on Great Bay Temple and make some more progress in the game. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.